All right, everyone, welcome back to Learn session. And tell me, what did we miss? Let's do some analysis from the top to bottom. What price have done? Okay, new daily candle open up. Since then, we have just dropped. Okay, and price have break the previous candle low. But basically, trend is bearish right now. I can see that much. 4 hour new candle open up. Okay, and I can see that we are still rejecting this level here. We have smaller, that will be a good level based on a 1 hour and 30-minute time frame, I guess. Yeah, so you know what, I'm gonna mark this zone here. Let's see, this is our zone here. All right, now based on the structure that I see right now, you know based on 1 hour and 30 minutes especially, I see we have rejected this quite well. We had a strong bullish momentum, retesting this lows, prices, new 30-minute candle just open up to based on this. I can say, all right, anyway. So I can see that price is, creating a new structure here. We already moved down a little bit, but price is holding this level here. On a 15-minute level, we have a doji closure. Okay, I can see that. On a 5-minute time frame, I don't like this price action. So there's a two possible scenario that I see. Either first that we drop from here till this levels. Okay, that is one possible scenario I see. Second possible scenario that we break above this level here. Okay, and then we can think of something. Right now, I don't know. Right now, it's in kind of a consolidation phase, so not trading that. Yesterday, we did made the mistake while trading into a consolidation zone and got fucked up. Take a sell setup here. Interesting. Why? Why are you so confident in your sell setup? Do you have any analysis that you can share? It will be easy for us to, identify why we should take sell. Okay, new 30-minute is breaking the previous candle low. This is a tempting one. We can take a minor sell here, putting SL exactly above the current price. What do you think? Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Yeah, we can clear the structure here. So this is where we have Rick, right? Yesterday, we moved up, respected US leg one. Yeah. 1 hour FUG under the FUG of 1 hour candle close bearish, 1 minute, 3 minute bearish structure. And all right, that is good enough. Even if I do take a sell right here, you understand that how much of a room we have here. I need to put my SL above around 68 pips to target around 130 pips. So as 15, it can also flip here, which I don't like. The FEG you are targeting is like kind of at this zone. We will take a sell. You know how we're gonna take a sell? Let me check. We're just gonna wait a little bit here. Even if we do take a sell, I mean, the only thing is the structure is for me is a problematic thing only. So I'm gonna wait here, see how 1 minute candles are reacting. But as for now, I don't see reason for me to take a sell, so I'm waiting. Okay. The entry that we wanted, which was below this low. Okay. If we would have entered here, ISL would be around 36 pips. Target would have been around 1900 pips. That would have been a good scenario. But if I take a sell here, my ISL will be around 60, 70 pips. Target will be around 60, 70 pips. So 1-to-1 ratio, not a good thing for me. It's your SL 44 or 33. Ah, that is a quite high SL. No, I don't think so. I will be able to take that kind of a sell till here to here. And that your target is 399, meaning below this zone. Interesting. But yeah, on daily basis, you are right. On a 4 hour and daily basis, you can see. Remember, I told before in the stream session that once we do the change of structure here, we have this gap, which is yet to fill up. So possibly we can see a drop. Also, we have today unemployment claims. So might we need to wait till that. After retracement, let's see. Let's wait. If price, reject this levels, then basically taking a sell here, that doesn't make sense for me right now. If price want to move down, this it won't respect this level. It won't have any rejection from here. According to me, that is the scenario that I'm looking for. Like if you have taken a sell, then I don't feel that price will respect this levels at all. It will just have a one quick candle taking out the lows here, possibly. You can, yes, if you want to scalp, you can scalp like, around 60, 70 pips. But yeah, I feel like if once we take out this lows, so we can have this kind of a structure, right? Once we take out the lows, might deep retrace a little bit, then change of structure and we can see some change of trend. Well, not like a whole trend, but at least we'll see some. So let's see. Let's wait. We're gonna wait for now. I don't want to. Not gonna take any irrational trades here. We're gonna wait simply right now. I don't want to, because yesterday we had a loss, right? So we don't want to. Let's calculate a little bit. How much we are. We are up overall for the week. We are in profits. Overall for the week, we are in profits. Let's do some calculation. How much we have. I'm gonna start from Jan 60. 410 plus 100, 110. I'm not counting that as a trade. Then we had a negative 140. Then we had a negative, how much? This count was a 100. So I guess I'll take 60 pips. Yeah, so overall we are up around 310 pips for the week. So price did have a minor pullback, still respecting the lows and highs and everything. So possibly we can still see a push down. Yeah, 5 minute new candles just open up. So in this 3 minute, if this candle either gonna have a nice push down or push up. I'm just waiting for this 15-minute candle closure. So when the next candle open up and once we tap into this zone, okay, here we can look for some rejections. If price have any rejections, then it would be good to take a sell that level of area. Here, it doesn't look like that way. Like the way it's moving, 5 minute just went bearish. Yeah, we can take a trade here, putting SL exactly above actually. Let's take a risk. I'm gonna take one, or should we wait for 15-minute open? I feel like I'll wait 2 minutes more because, even if it does take out the lows, we have room for price to move till here and where we can look for rejections for price to come back around 28, 20, around this levels, where we can look for buys from below this levels, which is a strong one as well. So that's why I didn't feel like it, that this channel will have a momentum to move that much down. I'm still gonna wait for price to retrace around this levels. That will be better for me. So let's see how much of a pullback this 50-minute candle can have. Taking a look at the 5-minute time frame, definitely we can just break the high and immediately reverse, so do something like that. Price did break the high and it's reversing. I'm just seeing here how much of a stronger candle it can have here. Yeah, we can take a sell here, and I'm gonna take a sell here, putting exactly a sell above this levels, targeting around this one. That's the trade we have taken here today. Now, if this 15-minute doesn't flip bearish, then we are in a bad position. But if it does flip bearish, then we will gonna have a strong momentum to the downside. My SL is exactly for the 15-minute, 30-minute candle high, because if this candle flip bullish, meaning that whenever will be closing kind of respecting these levels, which we don't want, you know. I want that if candle wants to move down, it should stay below this zone. That is at least our requirement, that the next candle can still at least push down a little bit. And let's target the big fill here. I'm gonna mark also this zone out. Keep in mind that once we tap around this level, there's possibly we can see the rejections, because this is the Asian low we have here. So if guys do take out the Asian low here, then we can see how it does. But yeah, I think we how much we are getting around Asian low from here to here. Yeah, we're gonna secure partials at the Asian low. So let's mark that. So now we need to wait another 15-10 minutes to see how this candle will move. Now we need to wait for our trade to play out because I feel like the structure is still bearish on a 1 minute and a bigger time frame as well. 1 hour is also going to be closed in around 10 minutes. So in last 10 minutes, we can have a really crazy momentum. The only question is either we against the momentum or we are with it. Because the way right now the 15 minute is moving, I don't like it to be honest. But let's see. Okay, I'm going to add my full position here and let's see now how price to move. So now I'm on a full vest here. I'm going to be closing my partials of this trade and this trade around this levels. Because 5 minute candle just opened up, it immediately moved up and now it's rejecting, meaning that we can have a strong pullback, you know. So based on this new 5 minute candle, this was kind of a liquidity move. You can say that, it's just a minor pullback for price to continue lower. That's what I'm thinking based on this momentum. I have added another position here, going on a full rest, thinking of taking partials around this level. So that will be a good move. From here to here, how much pip we have? That is around 90 pips. क्या लगता है भाई तुम लोग को? आज तो फील लाइक कि पहले तो है ना, ये जो करंट प्राइस एक्शन है ना, मेरे को वो थोड़ा सही नहीं लग रहा है। ठीक है, हमारा जो यूजुअल प्राइस एक्शन जैसा मोमेंटम वाला होता है ना, उसमें ज्यादा मजा आती है। अभी आई थिंक मे बी अगर मैं 15 मिनट पे देखूँ तो थोड़ा क्लियर स्ट्रक्चर मेरे को लग रहा है कि हाँ, इन 7 मिनट्स वी कैन स्टिल फ्लिप बेरिश, take around the lows at least, and then we have room to take out the Asian lows. At the same time, in 7 minutes, we have 1 hour closure. Yeah, so we have given enough room for price to, also create a profit, but as long as ये लो के above नीचे रहता है, तब तक ही we are good. ये जैसे इस लो के, you know, ऊपर जाते हैं ना प्राइस, basically, we are not good ऐसा. That's the scenario I'm hoping. Like ये जो हमारा level है, that is really strong one. अगर इसके ऊपर जाता है प्राइस, तो फिर there is a possibility we can take the all high, you know. That is also dependent on the are we going to take the issue or not? Because London session just started why it started moving down. So there's a possibility still we can take the Asian lows. Let's wait 2 minutes we have. Price is again moving to the upside, which I don't like. This is not good. After having the rejection, it shouldn't have been, moving up. Now what it's doing that I don't like. Yeah, manage your risk. I think I'm gonna close. There we go. Closing trade here. Taking my SL there as expected. I'm gonna take my SL here. Okay. I know we are a little bit there, but I think I'm gonna take my SL around 70 pips. Now, as we still have how much time? 15 minutes. We have 5 minutes left. Now, if this 15 minute candle still continue moving up, then let's see. Because 1 hour, 30 minutes, everything is bullish now. We have 5 minutes to wait for candle closure before we take any further trades. Because now we have 4 hour candle, which is will be bullish if we break this high, and it will be flipping bullish around 431. Interesting. I thought like I was hesitating before as well by taking a sell, but because of the volume, I took the sell. जो 15 मिनट भी bearish जा रहा था, but अभी ये जो volume आना, I didn't like that. We have 5 minutes to wait and see how price react here. ये 4 hour का पूरा पूरा flip है, right? They are still holding this level. You know what? Initially, I'm gonna take this buy here. I'm taking the buy here. You can enter based on your position. The reason I am entering is because of the volume and also the structure that has been holding here, right? So I'm gonna target this buy here at the same time. Sell was taking because we might take out the Asian low. Accordingly, we have taken the sell. But due to the volume that I seen here, 15 minute going bullish and at the end of the time, that's why I have taken this buy here. And also, if we break above this level, that means that 1 hour is going bullish. Sorry, 4 hour is going bullish here. So once we go 4 hour, once flip bullish, then we have a proper trend shift. That means we can push above this level and target this levels. So we will take our, partials as soon as we hit around this levels. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for the 30-minute candle to close around 2 minutes. And overall we can target around this level. Okay. How much pips we might get here? We are already up around 50 pips or something. We will be up around 80 pips when we hit the high here, right? 100 pips when we break this high. So for us, our losing trade was around, I think 70, 80 pips. No, how much pip is it? Yeah, 70 pips. So we're gonna take partials at 70 pips as well. Let's just first recover things. So we will be closing partials around this level, okay? In a minute or so. So we'll take partials here where this blue line is. So basically, we'll be done with it. And then once we take out the partials, let the trade run and see how it's moving. No, I don't think so. Initially, I was in the start of the session, I was looking at this level, but the only thing was holding me is because of this whole trend to the downside. Because we had a really strong bearish trend. But if we, even hit this high and all, then we are flipping on a 4 hour. We already did flip on 4 hour here, which is usually give around good amount of volume. Okay. So we can, expect around another 80 pip of a move to the upside. So that will be enough for us to, close things there. Okay, we got a closure of a candle here, 15-minute close, 30-minute close. Keep in mind, we want to take a partials here, all right? I think I might need to, and, you know, actually, that is true. I really salute to the guy who are doing daily basis live stream and, they don't get affected by the buy and sell mindset. By what I mean by buy and sell mindset is that when I came to the live stream, I was looking for initial buys, to be honest. Okay. But I was looking for buys in this area. Okay. Now I would have waited and not take the sell, but because of the this guy also mentioned about sell and it gave me more confident about the trade, take a partial scalp here. So usually I don't do that and I don't want to continue doing that. So from now on I won't. We are hitting our partial level. So if you want to take your close your partials, please do. I'm gonna do it. I don't want to risk it. So I'm gonna be taking some profits from here. At least I'm gonna take some. Let's take around 0.10 for now. But I will suggest you guys to close at least 50% because price can still have a something like this of a momentum, something like this. You see, so we can still go in drawdown. So I don't want to let you guys hold on to a trade where you guys go on a drawdown or things like that. So simply just close your partials and be at a rest. Look at this price structure. This also can go bearish because of the 1 hour Doge candle. But as I said, overall, I'm still looking for price to move around 440. So once we move till 440 and then, yeah, 440 is the main target for me. Let's see how we have taken a partials, all right. 50% is already close. I'm gonna write it. Let's go. The thing is, in terms of trading, not getting affected by other people of analysis is a really tough thing to avoid. I like when people do share their analysis, but at the same time, not getting affected by looking at the other analysis is something you need to really learn while doing a live stream and all. This trading with the community is still, like that. Now here's the thing, right? We can move our S a little bit lower. At the same time, it will be easily, be hit. How about we move SL around 50 pips or so? What do you guys think? Because then that means that whatever can, yeah, let's do this. If we hold, this is our right level. Yeah, we have given how much of a momentum here. We need to give 20 to 30 pip of a move where price can move around. I think we have given enough room. So yeah, I'll move our SL to 50 pips only, okay? Move SL around this level. So price now need to respect all these levels before moving up. But 50% is close, all right. So yeah, 50% is close on this level. Now, if you want to close even at a BE, it's totally fine. As for now, price is still strongly bearish, you know. Let's see. Agreed, man. That's true. I'm not saying it doesn't do that, but I trade based on what I see right now. Right now, what I see that price have a good volume to the upside, so I'm gonna be trading with that. I'm not gonna go against the volume right now. If I do, hit the BE or the SL, I'll be okay because I've already taken 50% of the risk. Sorry, not the small amount of risk is already off the table, right? And I'm just waiting for price to do something like this. If price reject from here, then yes, we can take this highs. If it doesn't reject from here, then we can take the lows. That doesn't mean we're gonna be trading at the that side again. So this is my last trade here. I don't think so. I'll take any other trade after this because I have a rule that is like I can only take two trades in one session. So this is London session. We have taken one chance on our entry, and that blew up. So not gonna take another trade after this because here's the thing: you have your own bias. My bias was bullish when I came to the live stream. This was a scalp thinking of a Asian low will be taken out and then price can move up. So initially I was looking for buys from here and either I was looking for buys from below this area, okay, and another structure that in my mind was this level, something something like this, or we can just easily take out the lows and immediately move up, something like that. The reason I'm still on bullish on the gold is because if you have checked COT data, then you have seen that most of the institutions and everything are bullish still on gold. Can we say it was a double bottom? No, we cannot say it was a double bottom. If this was a double bottom, how it would be like this? Price need to tap here again and before moving up. So that would be a proper double bottom. If you want to take a look at the double bottom, let me show you. This is what we call a double bottom. You see, price moved down, went up, again tap the same level. This was the double bottom move. For audience, you guys need to close your 50% here. I have closed only 0.10% or so. It's because of me, okay? I need to wait and all. Sorry, yeah. Bro, how much you have in funding in funded accounts? To be honest, uh, I'm trading on my phase one, so that is the only account I'm trading at the moment. I'm still not able to manage multiple funded accounts in one time. So I don't know. It just messed up my fine when I trade multiple accounts. So right now I'm just trading with a one funded account that is 50K with a phase one. So you see with the new 5 minute candle just open up, if price doesn't move up and break the and take this levels, then we have a kind of a problem, you see, because then we have whole 15 minute candle closure in around 5 minutes. This won't be closing bullish, which is a problematic thing then. No, I want a quick reaction. What do I mean by that is, even if price want to create a structure, I want a quick one, which will be something, one candle directly pushing down and then directly pushing up. That is something I'm looking for. If you don't see something like that, then we have a tough problem. Bro, what criteria you need to make a podcast with a funded trader? Just he should have a genuine background in trading and don't have a fake funded accounts. I mean, don't have a fake profit. That's it. And he should also have a trading history. In terms of what I mean is like, it does really matter if he is trading with that personal capital or not, or only funded accounts. So simply that. So he will approach you or you will approach him. There are a lot of times, for an example, there are really big influencers. I have done podcasts with Raja Bank. So at that time, I approached him. It was my second or third podcast with him directly. And with some influencers, they have reached me out for doing the podcast. So it depend on the influencer. Sometimes we reach me out, sometimes I reach them out. Depending. So if I see someone, I'm just scrolling, and if I see someone's story is really interesting and something that is needed to be shared with the public, at that time I reach out. And if there's something like there are some influencers who wants to, do podcast, then they reach me out. There are some of you guys are watching and you have not liked the live stream. I've been doing the live stream for like and quite some time. Don't you think I deserve some likes? Because see, if you do, it's not about giving a like. It's about growing this live stream. So if you want to grow this live stream, then you need to give a good amount of likes. Okay, 15-minute candle will be closing in around 1 minute. Now, at the same time, the thing is that we are respecting this level, you see, which I, to be honest, don't like. In a minute, we might see a doji candle, 30-minute flipping bearish, so as well as 1 hour flipping bearish here. Hmm. Of course, bro. Podcast is one of the best things you can say in a channel. It's because I like to have, the reason I started doing podcast is first of all, I had a really good connections with the trading world. Okay. So that was the one thing. And second, that I was not profitable at that time. I was not able to make money through consistently through trading market. So I wanted to learn from this big people that have already made money through these markets. So what is the difference between him and us people like who are not able to make money? And I knew it that it's not just me who is not able to make money through markets. There are a lot of people like me who is stuck with the cycle and confused like how we can improve. So that is the sole reason I have started doing podcasts with this all of these people, and go on a journey where we can talk to them as an unprofitable guy and see how much we can learn from these people. Then I got to understand like there is another thing which should be there in terms of transparency, that would be with a broker and a prop firm. Now, with a broker, the thing is, we don't see the owners coming onto a live podcast. We don't see them, talking about their brand, how transparent it is. So that's lead me to, host the podcast with the CEO of prop firms and all, if what they are doing behind the scene, things like that. So we have also done podcast with Maven, CEO, if you know him. And then we have done podcast with for Discord CEO, and there are a lot of people we have done podcast with. Soon we're gonna do a podcast with Blueberry CEO. All right, so 30 minute, 15 minute, everything is going bearish, guys. Now we need to see in the 1 minute time frame how strong it's going bearish. Yeah, it's still moving down. 5 minute will be closing in around 2 minutes. I see that we have final rejection to this levels. So I'm going to be waiting a little bit and seeing if we are getting any rejection through this level or not. If we don't get any rejection, then I might be closing the trade. So if you want to cut it out at break even, please do. Yeah, let's cut it out at break even here. I don't feel like holding. Wait a minute. I'm just gonna quickly take a look at the 5 minute time frame and see a 1 minute time frame as well. Yeah, let's wait. I'm gonna be waiting at least to see if we are holding this level or not. That's it. Yeah, doesn't look like we're gonna hold it. The way it just moved down immediately doesn't look like we're gonna hold it. It's really important if we hold this level because we have rejections through these levels. So if we hold this level, then we have a still momentum. Price might move up. 1 minute. In 1 minute, we have 5 minute candle closure, and it's rightly closing at at this above, like a rejection point. So I don't know. Let's see. We have 50 pip of a move. I want to exactly move SL below this level, but at the same time, we need to give room for the next candle to wick down and immediately move up, something like that. 4th 2029. That is good. I took a sell at a good point. Nice one. Might need to, you know, take something out. Yeah, we got a doji closure here. So this candle, if it does have a strong momentum, then we can see price moving back up again. So let's wait for now. I'm not closing here. Now it's really important that we, don't come around this level until we have hit this zone. So if we reject again from this level, so I have a feeling that we will push down. But if we don't, then we just push through the upside. That is the rejection I'm hoping for. But I want this 5 minute candle to push strongly to the upside, strong enough for 15-minute candle to close like a doji. Yeah, there we go. We are getting good amount of rejections, but still not enough. Because in the next 3 minutes, price is still able to push to the downside, which I don't like the room that it have. But yeah, the rejection I was hoping for is this one, and I don't want price to move below this level. So I'm gonna fix my SL here and not gonna basically go back from this. That is my final risk here, and my TP will be same as this one. Okay. Now, if we lose, we lose. If we don't lose, we don't lose. Okay. The way price is moving right now, it's confusing because we have one last minute and 5 minutes is still trying to hold the level and at the same time no matters. But yeah, that this would be the trade. Now, if price do again, once we take out this level, I'll just give you an overview right now because I have things to be taken care of. So I need to take out the live stream. Here's the thing: once we take out this high, then I will say that close another percentage here, and then let the rest run to the whole TP level. Okay, so that would be my whole analysis for this trade. Now, if you want, you can still also, if you want to be safe, then give a room to this trade below this level. Okay, it's up to you. But if you want to be, you know, cautious, like you don't want to risk or things like that, then put it here. Let me see. Like to be honest, like I want to be give room to this trade. So for live stream, I will say up to you guys, but I'm giving this trade a room of around this level at least. If we hold it, we hold it. Okay. Yeah, this level is for me. Because taking a trade and not able to take the risk is fucked up thing. But for me, this is a good trade. And even if we do tap around this above this level, that's where I will be closing another 10-20% here, all right. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on the live stream, watching me, and you know, taking a trade and all. I hope I see you in the New York session. I'll update you about the trade in the Discord group. Check out the website that we have. You can find the link in all the description and also the brokers that I'm using. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you in the next one, which will be in New York session at around 6:30 to 7 p.m. So see you there. Have a good day.